Hey everybody, this is Rich Fontaine with Daily Motivation, 365 days of consistency, doing the same things over and over again till they become habit. And it's something that we do to create mastery. And speaking of mastery, I want to talk about how I use my time. And we all have the same, 24 hours. Hey Miriam, how are you doing today? We all have the same 24 hours, the same 365 days. I call it the universal or universe currency. It's time. Because you could spend time, you can waste time, you can get time stolen from you, you can gain more time. So time is, in a sense, its own currency. It's why the businessman says time is money. But time is actually more valuable than money because money you can make back. Time, you can never really get time back, truly. So you have to work even harder to make up the time that you've lost. And how I like to use my time is scheduled. I schedule my time all the time. And yesterday I was beating myself up a little bit because I was on a family call with my cousins and my aunts and my uncles, and it was a great call. And found out two of my family members have caught the virus. And one was really sick, the other one was being quarantined, and it hit me that anything can happen at any time, and sometimes we squander our time, like we squander money, and we squander it because we always think there's tomorrow, and sometimes life shows us that there's not always going to be a tomorrow. So what legacy will you leave today? What legacy will you leave today? Because sometimes tomorrow is not promised, and it hit me because, I was lounging a little bit yesterday. And of course, Rich, you have to lounge sometimes. You have to have rest. You can't be a motor. You can't be a robot. You can't be on all the time. You have to have some rest, right? Of course. But what hit me when I found that they caught the virus, I thought to myself, time is not promised. So that day that I spent relaxing could have been a day that I want produced. I could have been producing, because if I go tomorrow, at least I have something tangible that somebody can remember me by. At least I have some books, I have audios, I have recordings, I have memes, I have blogs that at least somebody can remember me by. But if I go today, at least I have something. And so I made me and my wife been talking about what we're going to produce this year. We're going to produce several different books. And the reason why I'm able to do 5 books by the end of the year, after doing my book last year, The Know Who Saved the Universe, and Write to Grow Rich this year, at the beginning of this year, is because how I use my time. And what I do is I have a writing schedule. A writing schedule. And this is the planner that I use for the Write to Grow Rich program that we'll be selling these soon. Is basically an entire planner that gets your mindset right, then helps you set your calendar. And the trick to writing is this. Many people write books, and some people take some year to write books. I mean, a small book. I could write a novel in a year. Why? Because I have a particular skill or format that I do when it comes to writing. What it is I set a particular time every day. So even if I say I'm going to do 15 minutes a day, some people say, well, 15 minutes is not a long time. But 15 minutes consistently creates a lot of time. Because what happens is most people say, well, I'll write 30 minutes this day, then a couple of days pass, and okay, I write 10 minutes here, okay, a few days pass, and I'm writing an hour, and I forgot what I wrote about, so I got to reread what I wrote. See, it's the inconsistency that causes the turmoil of writing and producing anything that you want, if it's a course, a training, a website, music, art, acting, speaking. Even today I was practicing my speaking. Why? Because when I'm consistently doing something over and over and over and over and over again, it becomes habit. And what that habit does, like every day, I gotta write my 15 minutes. Shit, I didn't write my 15 minutes today, I gotta go write my 15 minutes. Like even working out, like, oh, I didn't hit the gym today, I gotta go hit the gym. Why? Because that consistency over and over a period of time becomes you. Is what Napoleon Hill calls hypnotic rhythm. your mind starts to becoming produced to, I have to do this. This is part of me. This is part of my daily routine. Like eating your food. Sometimes if you eat food at the same time every day, when that time hits, you're automatically hungry. You're automatically hungry because your body is used to that consistency. So if you're trying to write a book, you're trying to work out, you're trying to produce more sales, you're trying to increase something in your life, find a schedule to do it at a small particular time every day. 15 minutes, 10 minutes a day. Like if you did crunches 10 minutes, 5 minutes every single day, you'd have six-pack abs. People are like, well, it's so hard to get abs. Yeah, you're right, it is. But if you're doing it every day, 5 minutes, crunches, every day consistently for a few months, you would see tremendous changes. Why? It's the consistency that produces the success. It's not a massive quantum leap that you have to take. It's the small little leaps every day, small little leaps every day, small little leaps every day that start producing. Like if you look at my monitor, like I'm actually doing the edits of the book right now. Actually, a book I wrote months ago, but right before Right to Go Rich, but I wanted Right to Go Rich to come out first. And now I have the time to get this. And we're already working on a book that I already did last year that we're going to start publishing. See, it's that consistency that before you know, you have wealth of stuff. You have tons of stuff that you can sell to people, that you can produce, that you can have. And people are like, wow, you have a lot of merchandise. Man, how did you create all this merchandise, all this stuff? It's consistency. I checked Grant Cardone's website the other day because I actually bought one of his books. And man, like he has programs on programs on programs, opportunities on opportunity. He has so much stuff. And that's how he created the wealth, because he has something for everyone. Okay, you're not looking for this, but I got something for you for here. Oh, you're not looking for that? I got something over here. See, some of my books are thick, and somebody says, why don't you write smaller books? I said, okay, that's true. I probably should write some smaller books for people that don't have the habit of reading so they could get the information quicker. So that's what the books I'm producing is, more of my content, but in a smaller pill form for you to consume. And if you really want to go in deep, I have the bigger books for you to go deep with to really learn. But truly, it happens with your schedule. Keep a consistent schedule. Doesn't matter what it is, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 1 minute. It's what you do consistently that produces the success you want. Not what you do sporadically. You could be working 10 hours writing on your book one day a month, but that won't produce you as a good writer. But if you do a writing 15 minutes, 20 minutes every day, that starts to produce the career, the personality. You start to understand your own writing skills. Like, okay, this is my voice here. And that's what happens when you do a little bit every day versus doing something big here and there. Well, again, this is Rich Fontaine. Miriam, thank you for watching. Either you could agree with me or not agree with me, but either way, I feel this was a successful conversation. I appreciate you taking your time to watch this. I hope this served you well. Please like, please share, please comment. Share this with your staff, with your people, because these are the things that if you did, it's just small things. Success is very, very small laws. But if you could apply these laws, this is from my book, Destiny on Purpose, the law of being proactive. If you could apply these laws, and the top law of time management, if you could apply these laws, everything changes in your life. And you just feel better because you're knocking things out and getting things off your checklist. I love all of you. I appreciate you taking your time to watch this. Truly, namaste.